brain fog and low energy, right? Seems like everybody has this today, but could it be a sign of a more serious illness? Well, I can tell you in my own experience, that was the case. I just lost energy. I thought it was overtraining, and then the brain fog, and then anxiety, then digestive disorders started happening. I started avoiding food. Sound familiar? Well, let me tell you something, that it is true that these two symptoms are often the sign of something more serious. And that was the case for my mom. You know, when my mom started getting fatigue, we just thought it was normal like most people. And then the brain fog started. Her doctor said the brain fog is the first sign or symptom, I should say, of dementia. Look, if I would have known what I know now then, maybe I would have been able to do something for my mom, but I wasn't. But I believe this, God has a purpose in everything. And although I wasn't able to help my mom, I believe what I know now can help you. And you know, I want to read you something because that was the case for Jill. And she gave me a great testimony that I think will resonate. She said this: "For the last several years, I've struggled with insomnia, depression, anxiety, fibromyalgia, nerve sensitivities, joint pain, gut issues, no energy is where it starts, stomach ulcers, and more over the last several years. Blood work always came back normal." That was my case. Saw various doctors, none of which could tell me what was wrong with me. And that was my case as well. And I'm able now, this is where she is today, I'm able now to lift my hands when worshiping in church. And I'm able to go biking again, surfing again, hiking again, and swimming again. And this is her with her kids, obviously biking. And this is her doing something she wasn't able to do for a very long time, and that's exercising. So where did Jill get her breakthrough? She watched the very same training that I recommend you watch. You're going to hear something you've never heard before. I know you, like most, have done many things and has failed. It's because you didn't get to the real cause, and I talk about that in this training. If you are on a mobile device, click here to watch the same training Jill did. And if you're on your laptop, click here. But I can tell you this. Look, I have a saying, and I train doctors around the world. If you fix the cell, you get well. What Jill learned was what was going wrong with her cell. When your cells can't hear your hormones, you don't feel well. You don't burn fat for energy. It leads to brain fog. But the problem is it can lead to a more severe problem. Check out the free training. I wasn't able to help my mom, but I believe that I could help you.